The Cape Fear River behind me reached an all-time record high yesterday. That's higher than Matthew from 2016. That's higher than Hurricane Hazel from 1954. 64 years ago, Florence beat that record yesterday. On the phone, Joe Wilson, a Republican, represents the 2nd Congressional District in South Carolina and Columbia today. Sir, can you hear me all right?
Yes, Bill, I can.
Your district covers a big portion of the Atlantic Ocean north of Charleston. What are you hearing, sir?
Well, I'm really pleased. And, Bill, I want to thank you and Fox News. You all have been so good to report and alert people to be ready for whatever is occurring, particularly now the potential for flooding and how unusual it is also for tornadoes. So I want to thank you for what you're doing. South Carolina was prepared. Governor Henry McMaster, every level of government was prepared.
The mayor here in Wilmington put out an urgent message to us late yesterday. He said, we want you to tell people who have evacuated to give them a day or two so that they can organize the roads and clear a lot of the debris, because if folks start coming back in here, it gums up the works, for lack of a better phrase. And that was the message he wants people to hear. I don't know how long you can keep your patients at bay when you've got a level of anxiety about your home and your possessions that you've left behind.
But he's dead correct. The people need to stay in place for several days. The flooding you indicated, many of the rivers of North Carolina actually come into South Carolina, and it was correctly reported that it's unprecedented flooding several days later. So people need to be very focused on this. And I've also seen, we know, the tree limbs, the trees, signs, street signs have fallen over. People need to stay in place.
Yeah, my sense yesterday was that by midday today, Saturday, we would have a better idea about the damage inland and the damage along the barrier islands. When do you think we'll have a firm idea as to the damage left behind by Florence?
Well, with the leadership we have, the local governments are just top-notch. And it's municipal, county, state, regional, all are just, Bill, world-class individuals. And so we will know right away what the damage is, but it is, as you indicated, less dire. We were preparing for 18 inches of rain here in the Midlands of South Carolina. It's turned out to be about 5 inches, but still we don't take it for granted, and the flooding still could occur.
Yeah, Joe Wilson, thank you for your time. We're hoping for the best, sir. Thank you, the Republican from South Carolina,
on the
phone there in Columbia, the state capital. You bet. Thank you.